So quick note, you don't need to know anything about pickleball to follow this video. But here's a summary. It's basically a mix of tennis and ping pong played with a solid paddle instead of strings. Now that's all the background that you need to know. So if you had to learn pickleball from zero tomorrow, you wouldn't start by reading a 200-page rulebook. You grab a paddle, find a court, and just start hitting the ball around with someone better than you. Now AI is the same. Most people think they need to master fancy prompt engineering before they are ready, but they don't. And here's the interesting part. 5 years ago, that actually wasn't true. Back then, how well you wrote your prompt made a huge difference in the output you got. Kind of like how a few years ago, pickleball paddles were basically flat pieces of wood. And if your technique wasn't great, the paddle couldn't save you. But today, the paddles are built with foam cores, fancy surfaces that do a lot of the work for you. So just check out the following clip.
Complex prompts don't matter like they used to. AI models evolved. Now, raw power beats prompt hacks.
So today I'm breaking AI down into 3 levels, like going from never held a paddle to actually running strategy on the court, and skipping everything that doesn't matter anymore. So quick intro if you're new here, my name is Meg and I'm from Master AI for Hotels, where we break down tools, tips, and everything you need to get your property AI ready for what's coming. And if that's useful to you, stick around because today's breakdown applies whether you're running the front desk, marketing, or the entire operation. Level 1. Pick one paddle and stick with it. So here's the mistake beginners make in pickleball. They borrow a different paddle every single session. Heavy one week, light the next, different grip every time, and they never build muscle memory, so they never actually improve. Now, same thing happens with AI. People bounce between ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, depending on which one they saw a viral post about that week, and they never got any good at any of them because they have just never gone deep enough. But here's the truth. The big 3 AI paddles, ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, are all legit now. A few years ago, there was a real skill gap between them, like the difference between a rec lead paddle and a pro paddle. But today, they're all pro level. And the gap that actually matters isn't between the tools anymore. It's between someone who's played 100 hours with one paddle versus someone who's played 5 hours across 3. So, question is, how do you pick? Number 1, use what you're already handed for free. If your work or your school gives you a paid version of one of these tools, use that one. A paid paddle beats a free demo paddle every time. It's not even close. Number 2, match the tool to your game. Now, different players lean on different strengths. Some rely on power, some rely on precision, and your AI pick can work the same way. So, if you like fast-moving research and asking a ton of questions, one tool, ChatGPT, is a well-rounded all-around player. It's been around the longest, has the most tutorials, and is great for general research. But if your game is writing, design, or anything code adjacent, and even if you don't code yourself, another tool, Claude, is the precision player, controlled, clean, and technical, which matters more than people think since a lot of data work and sleek looking charts are quietly built on code behind the scenes. And if your life is already inside Google Docs, Gmail, Sheets, you are juggling text, images, and video, then Gemini is definitely the paddle built for your specific quad. Number 3, vibes matter more than people admit. Some paddles just feel better in your hand. Same with AI personalities. If you enjoy using it, you'll actually pick it up more often, and reps are what make you good, not the spec sheet. So one more thing, most people are quietly playing with a beginner paddle without knowing it. So these apps default you to their cheapest, weakest model to save themselves money. So go into settings, switch to the strongest model you have access to. That one change alone is like upgrading from a $20 paddle to a $200 one. Same hands, way better results. So level 1 recap, use paid if you've got it. Pick the tool that matches how you work and always play with your best paddle, not the default one. Level 2, read the court. Don't memorize the rulebook. The new players obsess over memorizing every rule and drilling the perfect serve. But anyone who's actually good at pickleball will tell you, matches aren't won by rule knowledge. They're won by reading what's happening on the court in front of them. Where your opponent is weak, where there's an open spot, and what shot they can't return. Now, prompting works the same way now. There used to be a whole industry of prompt frameworks you had to memorize. You don't need that anymore. The models got smart enough to infer tone, format, and role on their own. And as long as you give them 2 things, a clear outcome and right context, that's it. That's the whole framework. So quick example, say you want a new training plan for your pickleball game. You could type a giant paragraph explaining your skill level, your schedule, your goals. Or you could paste in a program a coach actually used with a player like you and just say, build me a plan like this. Option 2 wins every time because the example does the explaining for you. And AI picks up details you wouldn't have thought to mention. So, three ways to feed it good context. Number one, name a known play instead of describing it. A coach doesn't need to explain an entire strategy from scratch if there's already a name for it. They just call it the play. Same with AI. Instead of writing a paragraph explaining how you want something restructured, just say, structure this using the pyramid principle. 2 or 3 words can carry more information than a whole paragraph of explaining. Number two, show it game film, not instructions. So give it real examples of what good looks like. A past report your boss actually approved, a past week's update, a past workout that worked. Every example carry context you would forget to type out. Number three, let it see your actual equipment bag. What does that mean? Connect it to your email, documents, your notes, instead of copy pasting files back and forth every time. So, question is, how do you avoid re-explaining your situation every single match? You set up a permanent locker in ChatGPT and Claude. It's literally called a project, and in Gemini, it's a gem. Now, that locker holds your rules. For example, I only get an hour on the court on weekdays, or your reference materials, which is your actual training plan, or running memory of stuff that's happened, such as I've twisted my ankle, or I've got a bad back. I have a trigger finger. So level 2 recap. Stop memorizing frameworks, give it a clear goal plus real context, and save that context in a project so you're not starting from scratch every session. Level 3, stop playing isolated games. Build a season. What does that mean? Let's hear it straight from a pro.
Your training and recovery plans don't talk, and AI connects these dots. Imagine your health and finance trackers talking and saying, you can't afford that pickleball trip. Isolated tools can't do that.
And it gets smarter the more you correct it. When you take its draft, edit it into your final version, and then you tell it to compare the two, it studies exactly what you changed and remember the pattern. So next time it hands you something closer to your first draft, needing less correction. It's exactly like a coach who actually adjusts the game plan based on last week's match film instead of running the same drill forever. So you basically got 3 ways to build this season level setup, and they range from beginner friendly to full on pro. So one option is built into your existing Google tools and needs almost no setup. Great for beginners, less customizable. A second option is made specifically for non-technical people who want more control without needing to code. And a third option is fully code-based, built for people comfortable getting into the technical weed. Maximum power, but it's a steeper learning curve, like the jump from rec league to competitive tournament play. So, level 3 recap. A system connects your separate AI setup so they can see each other, and it compounds. The more feedback you give it, the less you have to explain next time. So, a quick recap of the entire game plan. Level 1, pick one AI pedal, use your strongest setting, and put in real reps instead of switching tools every time, i.e., go deep into one tool that you have chosen. Level 2, stop memorizing rule books, give it a clear goal and real context, and save that context so you're not repeating yourself every session. And level 3, connect your separate setups into one system that actually gets smarter the more you use it. So most people are still at level 1, and that's completely fine. There's no rush to the pro chords. But hopefully now you know exactly which level you're actually on and what to work on next. And if this helps you see AI a little differently, do me a favor and hit like. It genuinely helps this video to reach more people in our industry who needs it. And if you know another hotelier who's still stuck using AI like it's 2023, send this their way. And that's exactly the kind of share that helps someone level up. So quick question before you go, drop a comment and let me know which level you're actually on right now. 1, 2, or 3, or anywhere in between. I read every one and it genuinely helps me figure out what to cover next. So thank you everybody. My name is Meg and this is Master AI for Hotels, and I'm here every week breaking down exactly this kind of stuff. Real tool, real workflows, nothing theoretical. So if you want to actually be ready for where this is heading instead of scrambling to catch up later, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.